Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to MLB The Show.
Slade is getting ready to go. He's showing signs of why many are calling him one of the most promising young talents this season. It's the Louisville Bats and the Buffalo Bisons. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. Slade getting the start in this one, currently the #1 overall prospect in all of minor league baseball. And here we go, digging in for the bats, Tyler Tolbert.
Number 2, Tyler Tolbert.
And this one off and running. On 0-1, the delivery. They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. Perhaps some extra adrenaline in the air today as the director of minor league operations for the home team is in town. I'd expect players to pounce on this opportunity to showcase their skills to help earn a promotion to the show. That'll back him up a bit. Two-one pitch. Late swing, fouled off. Winds, here's the pitch. Gets a piece, stays alive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. What an at-bat he's putting together. He's doing a great job of frustrating the pitcher, and that makes a mistake pitch more likely. That one almost got the hitter. Payoff pitch. Well struck, right field. This one pretty far back. Snags it on the warning track.
Batting second, the catcher, number 35, Jose Trevino.
So up next, Jose Trevino, with 6 hits in the series coming into this one. Trevino getting the start at catcher, hitting second in the lineup, and he's been hitting well lately, batting over 300 in his last 10 games. Wasn't interested in that high fastball to start. I wonder if he wants something lower. One out and the base is empty. Couldn't hold back, rung up on strikes. That's 2 quick outs here in the top of the first tonight. And now the right fielder, Austin Hendrick. Two outs and nobody aboard. Just off the outside edge. To the right side, Collier takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. They're set down in order. The bats at the plate
Leading
here
off
in
for
the
Louisville,
second inning.
the designated hitter, Will Banfield.
Slider misses away. And that's off the inside edge. That one misses. It's a leadoff walk. 4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter, making him come into the strike zone. Now at the dish, Grant McCray, doing a fine job at the plate recently, batting over 300 so far this month. Hit weakly on the ground. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. With that kind of downward action on the slider, you're going to get a lot of grounders just like that. Hard to lift it. Hector Rodriguez digs in now. Had the day off yesterday.
Whoa.
One-0 pitch. And a high fly out to center. Arias has this one sized up and makes the catch.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Francisco Urbaez.
Here's the second baseman, Francisco Urbaez. Too much swing and miss at the plate recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games. Clearly, he's confident in his breaking ball in this one.
That's a ball.
The 1-1 offering.
No.
Two 2-1 pitch upcoming. Fouled off. He was late. Two now. On the ground. 1-1-1. Play made. That ends the inning. They leave one runner on base. Midway in the second, no score yet. Top half, third inning. Leading off, Zach Kokoska.
Kokoska.
Ball one.
That's in there, and it's 1-1. Swing and a high fly to left. One up, one down.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Oslavi Basabe.
Nobody on with one out. Next up for the bats, Oslavi Basabe. Strike one. And there's a ball.
No, that's a ball.
And 1-2. Broken bat roller to first. And now two gone. It's so hard for batters to do anything with arm side run like that. You're lucky just to put the barrel on it. Back to the top of the order here. And now at the plate, Tyler Tolbert. Close, doesn't get the call. That's a pitch that could have gone either way. Good job by the pitcher to accept the plate umpire's call politely. That may pay off for him down the line. Fly ball out to right. And that's that. We move on to the bottom of the third. The Bisons on top here, 1-0. Welcome back to Buffalo, top of the fourth inning. Here's the catcher, Jose Trevino.
That's out the corner.
Want to know? Here's the pitch.
Oh.
This is a better approach than he showed the first time up when he struck out. He's working the count well. They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. I'd expect him to try and put a fastball in the zone to avoid the leadoff walk. The hitter might be able to exploit that. There's a strike. Now this is lifted to center. It falls in, and that's a knock. Runner on base to start the inning. That one was way in on the hands. He did a great job to pull them in and get enough barrel on the ball to push it back through the middle for a hit. Slade ready to fire again. One on, nobody out. Hendrick in the box lays off for ball one. Here's the 1-0 offering. Pretty far inside and gets out of the way. Bounces this one to first, and that goes foul. And the 2-2. Fights it off, we'll see another. Once again on 2-2. This one ripped but foul to the right. The 2-2. Just off the outside edge. Even though he's not the fastest runner, I think he needs to be going here to try and avoid the double play. Will Banfield in the on-deck circle. Now the payoff pitch. And ball 4,
Take it
2
back.
aboard. That's an excellent at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and earned the walk.
Will Banfield.
Next is the designated hitter, Will Banfield. Reached on a walk the first time. Swing and a pop-up foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. The 0-1. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Moving through the lineup again, it's important to have your secondary pitches working for you. Seems like he's got good command of them right now. It's ball 1. Good job to let the low one go there. One-two pitch. Sliced hard, but foul. And a swing and a miss.
Now batting.
And that is a big first out.
McRae.
1 out and 2 on. Here's the center fielder, Grant McRae. 0 for 1, hit into a fielder's choice the first time. That one missed. He placed that slider just about perfectly, but credit to the hitter. He was wise to lay off it. 1-0 and the pitch.
Oh!
This is a critical moment for this pitcher. With the runners on base, you have to be wise with where you put your pitches, or you could see some runs coming in. Here comes the 2-0, and that's outside. Hector Rodriguez to bat next. The Bisons up by a run, top half of the 4th. And there's the automatic take to make it 3-1. Swing and a miss. And they're all loaded up.
The batter, the left fielder, Hector Rodriguez.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Slade departs, and I have to say I'm surprised that she's getting the hook because she's been outstanding. We'll be back with her replacement in a moment.
Now pitching for the
Righty
Bisons,
reliever out of the pen,
number
Connor
30,
Cook. On to deal with the bases loaded.
Cook.
What a special way for this one to end. A real treat for every fan out here. A walk-off win like that is going to be a lifetime memory that's worth cherishing. And your final score here today, 2-1. Thanks for dropping by and joining me and our wonderful crew here on the show. I'm Ben Gelman. Talk to you soon. Slade, with a blend of raw talent and poise, is quickly becoming a player to watch this season. It's the Buffalo Bisons and the Columbus Clippers. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Sean Valdez. Slade, just 19 years old, and he's a native of Canada. Grounder to third. And I don't know what's going on there, but the batter is safe at first. And this ball's going to wind up out of play.
The designated hitter, Gus Carson.
Slade back to work after the error. Let's see if he lets this snowball. Gus Carson, the next to hit, takes ball one. The pitch. Up the middle, McCarty. That's the first out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Ralphie Velasquez.
Next to hit, Ralphie Velasquez. Good opportunity to pick up your teammate and deliver. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Some trouble with this one behind the plate. And the runner will hold. One away with a runner at third. The 2-1 pitch is in there, evens the count at 2-2. Spoils the two-strike offering, another coming up. And the 2-2. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Runner on at third, one away. And he grounds it to the right side and handles that one. Now two away, and they get a run across. Good situational hitting right there. Grounds out, brings home the runner from third, and they take the early lead. And next, the cleanup hitter, Josh Bro, went deep in last night's ball game. Ground ball up the middle, through for a base hit.
Batting fifth,
runner at first. Now stepping to the plate for Columbus, Joe Lampe. That's a slider for a strike. The 0-1 offering. And a base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Comes across to score, and they lead by 2 now. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. Great job on the pitch away, especially in that situation. He deposited it in the opposite field gap and picked up a double as a result. Digging in next for the Clippers, Wilfredo Antunes. Tearing it up at the plate recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1.
Ball 2.
Runner at second, 2 down. That one misses. Ball 3. That's such a hard pitch to lay off of at the plate. Nice job to spit on that tempting slider down and in. There's a strike. In the air to left. Ward should have this one. Gets there, got it. That ends the inning and limits the damage. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We go on to inning number 2. The Clippers ahead in this game, 2-0. Bottom of the inning. Coming up next to the dish for Columbus, Juan Brito. There's a strike. This one is labeled. And there's one down.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Jake.
Nobody on with 1 out, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jake Fox. And this one lifted to left. And 2 away now.
Batting 9, the second baseman, Garrett Howe.
2 away here, nobody on. Garrett Howe will hit next. First pitch misses, ball 1. Two down and nobody aboard. Bottom half of the second inning.
Ball. That's inside.
In for a strike. 2-2. Up the middle, gloves it on the dive, throws to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Tremendous effort to get to it and make the stop on that play, but you still have to finish the job properly. The inaccurate throw means that all that work is for nothing. Something to work on going forward. So up next, Sean Valdez. And a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next is the designated hitter, Gus Carson. Grounded out the first time up. And that's off the inside edge.
That's ball
This
2.
could be the action pitch right here with runners on and a hitter's count. Howe, the lead runner, over at second. Valdez on at first with 2 away. Lifted in the air to right center. It falls in. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. safe at the plate,
Now he's in
and
there.
they lead
He's
by
safe.
2. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. I don't think he could have placed that one any better if he had walked into the outfield and set it down. That one was in the perfect spot to drop in for a hit. And now the first baseman, Ralphie Velasquez, 0 for 1. Bash down the right side, but foul.
Ball 1.
And there's a strike. And
Oh, that's out.
that's outside. Fouled off at the plate, they'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. And with the inning over, that'll keep more runs from coming in. 1 run in the inning, but they leave a pair aboard. Heading on now to the top of the 3rd. Columbus out in front, 3-1. Slade back to work. They're down, so just trying to keep it close here.
Bro.
That catches the zone for a strike. That's a strike, but probably not a great one to swing at on the first pitch. Smart take, I think. They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. That clips the corner. Now a high fly ball to left center. Conticello has a beat on it. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 4.
Bases empty,
Joe
1 away. And now the center
Lampe.
fielder, Joe Lampe, cracked a double the first time at bat.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Here comes the 1-0.
Ball,
Pitcher's
in.
approaching him much more cautiously after he gave up the double the first time around. 1 out and the base is empty. Lines this one to left. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Wilfredo Antunes.
And now the right fielder, Wilfredo Antunes. Flied to left the first time. Breaking ball,
Hang
and
out.
that got
That
the
ball got
hitter.
him right there. First base.
Now batting, the third baseman, Juan.
So digging in, Juan Brito,
Brito.
0 for 1 so far. And there's a fly ball deep to right. He puts it on the line and he makes the catch for out number 3. My goodness. Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout. Time to go hit. Bottom of the fourth.
Leading
Here's
off
the
for
shortstop at the
Clippers,
plate,
the
Jake
shortstop,
Fox.
Jake Fox.
Fox, 24 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2021.
Outside, that's a ball.
And that one almost got it. Three and 0. Here's the pitch. That clips the corner. That one misses.
That's
It's a
ball.
leadoff walk.
Take your base.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Garrett Howe.
So up next, Garrett Howe. This one's hammered to left center. Well struck. That one hops against the fence. Coming around third. Scores easily. Tallies a run and earns the RBI. That's a swing every hitting coach and scout loves to see. Just a shot into the gap the other way. Hitters who can do that consistently usually have a ton of success. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, making a move for the bullpen. Slade will depart. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in just a minute.
Now pitching for
So out of the pen comes the
Number
right-hander,
0,
Jaden Hill.
Jaden
This game is still pretty
Hill.
tight, so he has to give the bats a chance and keep it close. No mistake pitches. Slade, a bit of a shorter start in this one for sure. This start had some teachable moments for sure, not his best showing. To move up the ladder, he'll have to fix what wasn't working in this one and fine-tune his approach.